I'm Lindsay, and we are here talking about life groups with Jenni and Justin, who are in our life group. So we're going to just ask a few questions today. But before we really get into life group questions, I want to have you guys introduce yourself and let us know how long you've been at Victory Faith and how long you've been a part of a life group.
My name is Jenni, and I'll speak for myself. I have been at Victory Faith for 7 years, holy smokes, and a part of a life group for almost 7 years.
Yeah, I'm Justin, and I've been part of a life group with Jenni, and specifically Lindsay and Michael Orr's life group for 7 years, 1 month, and so many days.
That's very exact. Thank you so much. Okay, so as
Victory Faith.
Yes. Okay, as life group members, I want to ask just some practicals about life group. Okay, so what is your favorite life group snack? What's your snack of choice? Like something you're either hoping will be there or you want to bring so that you can guarantee to eat it.
I know your answer. I hope you remember it.
I'll go.
Yeah,
sure,
you go.
Anything free.
Free snacks.
Yeah, no, it's just grateful because usually you run so hard in life that's like a place of reprieve. It's a place of refuge for me, like showing up at the Orr's house, And it has to be Lindsay's world famous Tostitos queso.
Yes, I was like, if you're not
Heat
saying
it
it,
up.
I'm saying it.
Mini
It's the
crock
queso.
pot.
It's the queso.
How about you?
Homemade.
Oh, snap. What is my favorite? Okay, I feel like I just need to drop this. I don't always eat it, but I love that it's there because when our kids come, pizza, Alan brings the pizza.
Oh, yeah, tell a backstory about Alan.
Alan, he's just always, maybe you have more about that, but like, he's just always brought the Domino's.
Yes.
Hot and fresh, boxes, many boxes, enough for everybody and our kids. So that's like, yes.
Yes.
Like, if I forget to make dinner before we leave, I can mostly count on Alan for bringing pizza. And then everybody's super disappointed when he forgets it or doesn't have time to bring it, which is very rare.
Yes. He usually says, I didn't have time to make pizza.
I did have time to make pizza, yeah.
Our life group food game is
It is strong. Like,
It's strong.
I do love the chips and salsa, chips and dip.
And homemade queso.
And homemade queso in the crock pot.
You brought it home, Lindsay.
Okay.
Credit where it's due.
Okay, this is sort of a funny question. If life group had a blooper reel, what kind of clips or clip do you think you'd be in?
There's some I don't think I can mention.
Mine, oh boy. The faces I've probably made when other people are sharing, for example, their superpower.
An icebreaker question.
Yeah, like if you had a superpower, what would
Your
it be
favorite.
and why? That's a common icebreaker question, better than favorite movie. And I've witnessed people being like, I want to fly, and I'm like, that's way too complicated. I don't want to do that. Or I want to teleport. It's like, no, you don't. Right?
No, actually.
I just want to survive the next 24 hours. That's my superpower. I just want to be a normal human being. You know what I mean?
The blooper reel.
So it's like life throws enough at you. So my blooper reel is definitely probably failing miserably, but trying to internalize my reaction to other people's
smile.
responses.
Okay.
Some classics.
What about you, Jenni?
Oh my goodness. It's probably saying, like, did I say that? Why did I just say that? Do they really want to hear that? Oh my gosh, I hope they heard that right. Like, the things that probably go on inside my head are the blooper reel. And then, I don't know, some of the hilarious things that get talked about, like oversharing, TMI. Those are probably the blooper reels that I'd like to see. People walking in late. I don't know. Including myself or others. What are you walking into?
That's so good. Okay, so let's kick off with some life group questions. What would you say is your favorite part about being in a life group? And either one of you can answer this, or both.
Me.
Go for it.
Well, it's funny because actually at life group I am like the me. But I think my favorite part is that I get to share because I love sharing. And someone like me likes for people to also share back. So you get like the natural, you share, I share, you share, I share. And I think like really just getting to share what we've learned and then learn from others and what they've experienced. That's definitely one of my favorite parts about life group.
Nice.
What about you, Justin?
2 parts. I think it's part 1 is feeling valued, feeling known,
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so much
kind
better
of
than mine.
feeling known, but also knowing that you can be a help to someone else.
Yeah.
Like speaking as the men in the group,
So good.
that's what I cherish is that, I'll tell you 2 very quick things. Someone really smart that's really a father figure in my life taught me one time, find your Fab 5, like the 5 closest people in your life. Well, if any other men are like me, I isolate. We don't go out of our way to really seek new relationship out because most of us are like, my friend group's
That's so good.
enough. It's big
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
But to find like true Fab 5 of who do you call when things go bad or who do you call when
Wow.
you're making a major financial decision,
Yeah.
statistically chances are whatever opinion you formulated in your mind is different than your Fab 5. And the Fab 5 will likely give you a similar answer. This is just other people's experience, not mine until recently. And I've discovered it's, I'm proving this to be true. So it's that, big decisions or big helps, and it could be small things too, but just to have that corner,
Yeah.
especially as a man, because otherwise it's really hard to kind of build your tribe.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side of that, I apparently am in the back half of life, so I have some wisdom. I
Come on.
I
Yeah.
have,
That's good.
Yeah.
I can tell a lot of people what wrong decisions look like because I've done those
Yeah.
in my life. But I can also, I've been married to my best friend for, we've been together for 25 years.
Yeah.
Life group now has this young generation
Yeah.
coming up of these amazing, hungry people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's very cool. That's the second part of the question. To feel valued is like, the young guys may need something sometime, that wisdom to say, I can tell you from experience, I promise it's going to be okay.
Amen.
That's
If
so
it's
good.
marriage or fathering,
That's so good.
I love that. That's a great answer.
That that was also my answer. That was so good.
So, is there anything that stands out specifically, just looking back on the last 7 years of being in life group? Is there anything that stands out to you that was highly valuable, or that stands out as like either a moment or just a generalization of being in a life group that stands out that was either impactful or
Wow.
that was special?
I can
Let's
go.
have Justin go first.
You go.
Okay. Mine's deep. I'll try not to be emotional, but what stands out from me is people say upbringing, could be other things. It doesn't really matter the origin, but I struggle trusting people. And then life group, without my intervention, without trying to manipulate some type of outcome, suddenly through this relational equity that's built over time, in my hardest times in my life group, the oars, they show up. They show up when they're needed without being asked. They showed up without any expectation, which is a really important
Wow, come on.
aspect, right? Because it's easy to set expectations on everything in our life. But to see that authenticity of someone showing up for you or for your family because you can't be there
Come
for them
on.
to fill you in, it's priceless. Call it life group. That's just the mechanism to get people that all have a common goal together to discuss things and share that life with. I get that. We just are blessed at Victory Faith that there's a strong culture pushing that, and we
Yeah.
get that. But that, to me, that's the priceless part, because not everybody has a mom and dad still on this earth. They're
Yeah.
grandparents for their children.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't have that family, that community. And for many people, I know these people. I talk to them. They're my friends. And the only place they get that is in life group.
Wow.
That's so good.
That's so good. That's like the Acts Church. Like, those are goals, right? Like, we came together, we shared together, we built community, we did life together like that. We've gotten to experience that personally in our family, individually. That's so huge.
Yeah, I was going to talk to you, too, about building a community garden, take it to the next level for our life group.
Can we work on ours first?
Yes.
Okay, what about you,
That's
Jenny? Anything
hilarious.
stand out in your mind from this past?
Oh my goodness, he just said it so eloquently, like I was getting teary thinking about it. It's so real. I mean, right off the bat, when we first started coming to Victory Faith and joined your life group, you so kindly asked us to join you, and I was like, yes. Justin said yes.
The OGs.
It was at a time when Justin's mom was essentially dying from cancer, and so it was a really hard time for us. We had just moved here from Dallas, and just having that support, the prayers, having ears to hear, having friends bringing food, like you guys, or offering to do all kinds of things that, like Justin said, we don't really have the support of parents. Sadly, Justin's have passed, but so it's just, it becomes your family, and that was such a huge faith builder, trust builder, like Justin said. I think there's a lot of people growing up in the world that have really built walls of mistrust and not trusting, and so to really break down those walls and get in there and to learn how to trust and be trusted, and man, yeah. So I think back to like when we first started coming here, first started doing life together, just that time of Justin's mom, the sickness, for a year and a half, and then passing, and then it was just like, everybody just really showed up. And it's just continued. We've had many life transitions. Is it okay that I'm still talking?
Yes.
Okay. We've had so many life transitions since we've moved back. It's been 7 years, and so many things, big events have happened in our lives, and our life group has just always been there. And it's not always been the same people. We've remained in the same life group, but people have come and gone, but it's always like this place where we can trust that people are going to be praying for us, that if we need anything, we've learned to be able to trust that people are going to show up. We've learned to be able to ask for help. Yeah. And for two people that grew up hard knocks in learning to be these strong individuals, it's been so great to learn how to lean on people, godly people, lean on God through that. So, man, I have one thing specifically. It's interesting. I feel like it's a good little story. And it was mostly just our life group coming together and praying, like the power of prayer and the group praying. Our niece and nephew, we had been praying since 2017 to be able to adopt them. I hope it's okay that I'm sharing this.
Yeah, it's great.
And before a time when this wasn't even like a thing that we would be able to adopt them, like it wasn't like anybody was asking us, or it was just something that God put on our hearts, and we brought it to our life group. We would bring them our niece and nephew from Florida to Spokane. We'd fly them up to visit us during the summers because that's what we were able to do at the time. And it was just put on our hearts to pray for adoption. And then we get our life group involved. And I don't know, a couple of years later, next thing you know, we're being asked, would you like to adopt? It's like so crazy. And so here we are. It was not even a thing. And that's just the power of prayer and community. And
that's so good.
And consistency is a common theme.
Yeah,
I know every time I show up at the Oars, it's not them dishing about how poor their day was. 100% of the time in 7 years, it's showing up to the same vibe, the same welcoming atmosphere, right? The same old snacks, which you grow to love that. I think 14 of us shared a singular veggie tray one time, but that's the fun of it.
So good.
What really matters is that, it's there. It's a safe place.
Showing up. Yeah, that's so good. Yeah. Showing up.
So something I'm hearing both of you say in your own way is just that learning to be vulnerable.
Oh, yeah.
Learning to trust people.
Huge.
Still learning.
Yeah.
But you've come a long way as a person who knew you when you first came compared to where you are now, and how you trust people and how you're willing to be vulnerable. And I think some of that comes from your heart of now being able to help. But what would you say to somebody? I think a lot of people are in that sort of a position where they feel like I can't trust people, I don't want to trust people. Maybe they've been hurt in another church or in a small group somewhere else, or even just in life with their own family, right? Like people get hurt. Yeah. What would you both individually say if there was somebody who felt the way that you feel, where they're like, I just don't know that I want to go to a place and pour my heart out or be vulnerable. I'm afraid to get hurt. Like, what would you say to somebody, if you could talk to your 7 years ago self that that was afraid to come or afraid to, because when you first started coming to life group, you would just say pass when it was your turn to talk. Do you remember that?
We're going there.
We're
Okay.
going there. We're going there. You would say pass. You were not ready. You just weren't ready to open up. And we gave you grace for quite a few weeks. And then, they were like, oh, you can't pass anymore. But what would you guys say to somebody who maybe that is something that is holding them back? So if someone's feeling held back because they're not ready to be vulnerable, what would you say to them?
Find your tribe. Find the right one. Try them out. And having been part of the welcoming team here at church, I can attest that VF does a great job trying to pair up by, age or similar likes. They do a really good job there. But that only goes so far. What you really have to do is have a willingness to just, show up.
Yeah.
And be uncomfortable and willing to be vulnerable. And I think if you do that, if you give the same level of commitment that our church, our home does to making sure that environment works for you, right? Yeah. I think you're going to find success. And if it's not the perfect group and you find yourself maybe a little younger or a little older than everyone else, don't be afraid to ask. Wait till make sure you find, like I said, your right tribe of people, and you will. They exist. I thought I was unique and one of one. I've learned I'm far from that. Most of my ailments or most of my victories in life are shared among a lot of people.
That's so good.
That's so good.
Yeah, and it doesn't really discriminate if they look different, act different, have a different career or a different age than me. I think if the heart posture is the right way, that you can really find relationship
Anywhere. That's so good.
Yeah.
All right, what about you, Jenny?
Oh my goodness. I just think of growth. Like that's the theme to me. It's like being in community is growth. And yeah, it's scary trying new things. Sometimes it's scary just walking through the church doors, right? Like that can be hard sometimes. And walking into somebody's home who you barely know, or maybe you know them. I don't know. Either way, I feel like sometimes that can be a scary thing. Especially if this is new to you. And I would just say, man, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Your future self will really thank you because, number one, you'll be facing a fear head on. And that's something I know we've both really walked through, different layers of fear, that being one of them. Fear of, being vulnerable, fear of being seen, even though I have to tell you, it's good to be seen. It's good to be known. And once you get past that, oh, it's just so good. There's so much growth in that. You grow, and we go from, you hear in the sermons, you go from glory to glory. The Bible talks about going from glory to glory, and I think I don't want to get all, scriptural. The inside of me wants to, but I'm refraining. Like, it's growth.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. You won't regret it. Your future self, you might have some vulnerability hangovers, but like they go away eventually.
Yeah.
They're worth it.
That's so good.
Can I add one very quick thing, please?
Yeah.
Speaking for the men, right? It's. I had briefly mentioned it before about that feeling of feeling needed, but it's also to be known. To me, it's so good for us men to get outside of our own heads. And really go,
Come on.
have a willingness to hear and see, like, the other men in my life group are these amazing accomplishments. I barely know them, and I want to know so much more about them because you can tell, like, they walk the walk, they talk the talk. Mm-hmm. And yet they're just like me. So to have that where you can help them and they can help you and turn it, and it's a really great relationship that I think otherwise for me personally wouldn't exist in my life.
Yeah, I
That's so
agree.
good.
I so agree.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys for being willing to come and share your experience of being a life group.
There's so many more
Our
experiences.
pleasure.
There's so many. All right, thanks, guys.